What's happened, y'all? It's once again, we're back here live in the Wolf Den. I am your host, the head wolf, Jamie Vodova, and what are we going to talk about today? Something that's kind of got brought up to some friends of mine is we started talking about raising our standards. And I know I've covered this before, but we're going to talk about it again because it's something that, well, let's put it this way. It's something that I had to kind of just relearn and reteach myself how to do. And I was explaining this to my friends. It's like, listen, when I went through my divorce years ago, I mean, it was probably about, I want to say a year after the divorce. I was really down on myself and all that. And I finally, it clicked. And a lot of outside help, a lot of outside influences helped me with this. And what it was is I just finally just realized that I wanted more in my life, and in order to do that, I had to raise my standards. And I'm not talking about just raising my standards on where I'm living, the clothes I'm wearing, the car I'm driving. I'm talking about my standards all the way around. I'm talking about my health, my fitness, the people who I have in my circle, and their higher standards. And the one thing is, when I was talking with my friends, is those people that you want that have higher standards in your life are the ones that are going to help you grow. The one thing that you're always going to find is there's going to be two types of people when you start raising your standards. You're going to have that person, that friend or a family member who's going to be right there and support you the entire way, that's going to always be there pushing you on to continue to reach your higher standards, or even be able to join you in whatever quest you're going to do, health-wise, fitness-wise, or just overall your standard on that. And then there's the second person. That second person who doesn't give a shit about what you want. That all they care about is making sure that they're comfortable and that they were comfortable with you in that same level. Because as soon as you start to go up, they're going to talk shit, and they have no problem doing it to anybody and everybody. And which those people you don't need in your life. Those are the people that have very low standards, that just want to skate by the rest of their life and either continue to work at some low paying job, live in a shit house that's going to eat bonbons and sit on the couch all day, or whatever. But those are what we call dead anchors in your life, and you got to release yourself from those. And by doing that is by setting yourself higher in those standards in order to accomplish that. And I realized that years ago after my divorce that, I wanted those things. I wanted the house, I wanted the car, I wanted the better relationship, I wanted just being able to grow successfully as a person, as a father, even putting myself in the right position to be a better father, to be able to set an example for my children and showing them that setting your high standards for them, they're going to learn that by seeing you set your standards higher. They will pick up on that and also have themselves be that type of person as well too. Because you don't want your kids growing up just be skating by, no matter what it is that they're have from the outside world that kind of surrounds them and brings them down and into that. So when I'm talking about, you're raising your standards, I mean, from even the food you eat, put down the fucking fast food, the Big Mac, all the garbage shit. Get in there and you eat, meal prep. Hey, I do it here. We do it here. We make sure that we're prepping every week on our food that we're going to put, which is setting higher standards, not only for my children to see that, hey, I'm making better choices in my life and so forth like that, but I'm also setting a standard for you all the way around. Because I choose not to eat that crap. I choose not to be drinking the nonsense energy drinks anymore. And, your life is going to be better all the way around, no matter what you do. So when I say standards, get your standards higher. Set your level up, grow. There's always another level. You move up a level, got that standard, guess what? That becomes a standard. Now we're going to move up another level to another standard. Keep growing. That's the only way you're going to do that. And don't worry about anybody that wants to put you down and talk shit, because their standards are way beyond you, way beneath you. And no one is going to help you grow when they're going to sit there and try to anchor you down. Cut the anchor, get out, raise your standards. That's just going to be a quick episode here. I'm going to call this episode, I don't know, 0.4 something. We're still growing here, like I said, here in the Wolf's Den. But you know what? Every time I do this, we're going to get better. We're going to be stronger. We're going to talk about freedom here one of these times. And we're going to talk about growing on that. So, but here, this is just step one. Soon, there'll be a step two. Have a good night, and always, America first.